Ladies and gentlemen, today we dive into one of the most controversial and mysterious topics in history, the Illuminati. Is it a powerful secret society controlling world events, or is it just a myth fueled by conspiracy theories? Let's explore the facts, the legends, and the truth behind this age-old mystery. The story of the Illuminati begins in 1776 in Bavaria, a region in present-day Germany. It was founded by Adam Weishaupt, a professor of canon law at the University of Ingolstadt. At that time, Europe was heavily influenced by the Catholic Church and the monarchy, both of which held significant control over society, education, and governance. Weishaupt, inspired by the ideals of the Enlightenment, sought to create an organization that promoted reason, intellectual freedom, and secularism, values that were seen as revolutionary in an era dominated by religious dogma and absolute rule. Initially, the Illuminati operated as a secret society, much like the Freemasons, with hierarchical ranks, initiation rituals, and a structured membership. Weishaupt's vision was to bring together philosophers, scholars, and influential thinkers who could work behind the scenes to challenge oppressive structures and advocate for progressive ideas. He believed that through covert influence and strategic positioning within powerful institutions, the group could guide society toward enlightenment and rational governance. The Illuminati started with just a handful of members, but its influence grew rapidly, attracting intellectuals, writers, and even some members of the aristocracy. At its peak, the group was said to have around 2,000 members spread across different parts of Europe. However, its secretive nature and anti-monarchical stance led to increasing suspicion from rulers and religious authorities. By the early 1780s, rumors about the Illuminati's objectives began circulating, portraying them as a dangerous organization seeking to overthrow governments and dismantle religious institutions. This rising fear led to direct action from the Bavarian government. In 1785, Duke Karl Theodor of Bavaria issued an edict banning all secret societies, including the Illuminati. Many of its members were arrested, and their documents were confiscated, leading to the official dissolution of the group. Adam Weishaupt was forced into exile, where he spent the rest of his life writing about philosophy and his vision for society, but he never regained the influence he once had. While historical records suggest that the Illuminati ceased to exist after its suppression, the secrecy surrounding its activities led to speculation that it simply went underground. Many believe that the group continued to operate in the shadows, adapting to the changing political landscape and expanding its reach far beyond Bavaria. Some even suggest that Weishaupt's teachings influenced other secret societies, shaping modern conspiracy theories about hidden elites controlling world affairs. As the Illuminati grew in influence during the late 18th century, it began attracting the attention of European authorities, particularly in Bavaria, where it was originally founded. The organization's emphasis on rational thought, free thinking, and the rejection of religious and royal authority was seen as a direct challenge to the established order. The Bavarian government, under Duke Karl Theodor, viewed secret societies as dangerous forces that could undermine the stability of the monarchy and the Catholic Church. Initially, the Illuminati operated discreetly, with members infiltrating influential positions in academia, government, and the Freemasons, another well-known secret society. However, their increasing numbers and secretive activities began raising alarms. By the early 1780s, rumors spread that the Illuminati had hidden motives, including the desire to abolish monarchies, control politics from behind the scenes, and replace religious institutions with a new world order based on rationalism and science. This growing suspicion led to direct action against the group. In 1784, Duke Karl Theodor issued his first edict banning secret societies, effectively making it illegal for the Illuminati to operate. However, this initial attempt was largely ineffective, as many members continued their activities in secrecy. The Bavarian government responded with even harsher measures. In 1785, a second, more forceful edict was issued, completely outlawing the Illuminati and any other underground organizations. The government launched raids on known meeting places, seizing documents, arresting members, and publicly denouncing the group as a subversive force. Some Illuminati members fled to other countries, while others renounced their association to avoid persecution. One of the biggest blows to the organization came when a courier carrying secret Illuminati documents was struck by lightning and killed in 1785. The Bavarian authorities seized the documents he was carrying, which reportedly contained detailed plans for the group's expansion and strategies for gaining influence over political institutions. These findings were used as evidence of the Illuminati's dangerous intentions, further justifying the crackdown. As a result of these aggressive measures, Adam Weishaupt himself was forced into exile. He fled Bavaria and spent the rest of his life in Gotha, a German duchy, where he continued to write about philosophy and Enlightenment ideals. However, without his leadership and with intense government scrutiny, the Illuminati seemingly disbanded by the late 1780s. Despite these events, many believe that the Illuminati never truly disappeared but instead went underground, adapting to new circumstances. Some conspiracy theorists claim that the group infiltrated financial institutions, political organizations, and even royal families, ensuring their survival in a different form. The secrecy surrounding the group's activities only fueled speculation, with many believing that the Illuminati continued to pull strings behind the scenes, shaping world events from the shadows. Even though the Bavarian Illuminati was officially disbanded in the late 18th century, rumors of its continued existence persisted. Over the years, various conspiracy theories emerged, suggesting that the group had simply gone underground and continued to operate in secret, manipulating world events behind the scenes. The idea of a powerful hidden elite controlling governments, economies, and societies has captivated millions of people, fueling speculation and controversy for centuries. One of the most common conspiracy theories about the Illuminati is that they are working to establish a new world order, NWO, a global system where a single government, controlled by a small elite, dictates policies for all nations. Believers argue that the Illuminati has infiltrated political institutions, international organizations, and major financial systems, allowing them to manipulate wars, elections, and economies for their own benefit. They claim that world leaders, top business executives, and even members of royal families are either part of or influenced by this secret organization. Another popular theory suggests that the Illuminati has deep connections with entertainment, media, and pop culture. Many believe that famous musicians, Hollywood actors, and influential social figures are part of the Illuminati, using their platforms to spread hidden messages and subliminal symbolism. This idea has led to intense speculation about certain music videos, movie plots, and even award show performances containing Illuminati-related imagery. Some point to hand gestures, lyrics, and the presence of symbols like the all-seeing eye, pyramids, and owls as proof that celebrities are either members of the Illuminati or being used by them to subtly influence society. The theory also extends into historical events, with claims that the Illuminati has played a role in major global transformations. Some theorists believe that events such as the French Revolution, both world wars, the creation of the United Nations, and even modern financial crises were orchestrated by the Illuminati to consolidate power and reshape the world according to their agenda. Some even argue that assassinations of influential figures, such as John F. Kennedy, Princess Diana, and Martin Luther King Jr., were carried out because these individuals opposed the Illuminati's plans. Religious groups and anti-globalization activists have also contributed to Illuminati conspiracy theories, linking them to occult practices, satanic rituals, and secret gatherings where elite members supposedly conduct rituals to maintain their power. These claims are often supported by cherry-picked evidence, misinterpreted symbols, and secretive meetings between powerful world leaders at summits like Bilderberg meetings, Bohemian Grove, and the World Economic Forum. Despite the lack of concrete proof, the idea of the Illuminati remains a deeply embedded part of conspiracy culture, gaining momentum with the rise of the internet and social media. Countless YouTube videos, blogs, and online forums are dedicated to exposing the Illuminati, analyzing photographs, speeches, and historical records in search of hidden connections. The theory has become so widespread that many celebrities have even joked about it, making the line between satire and belief even more blurred. Over the years, the Illuminati has become almost synonymous with a vast array of symbols and alleged clandestine practices. This association largely stems from the blending of historical facts with layers of myth, where even the simplest emblem or gesture is interpreted as a deliberate sign of hidden control. Among these symbols, perhaps none is more recognized than the all-seeing eye. Often depicted within a triangle or atop a pyramid, this symbol is said to represent omniscience and the idea that a secret of power is always watching over global affairs. Its presence on the US $1 bill has only intensified suspicions, with many arguing that such placement was designed to communicate a covert message of control and oversight by a hidden elite. Another frequently cited emblem is the pyramid, a structure that has long captured the human imagination as a symbol of longevity, stability, and mystery. Within the context of Illuminati lore, the pyramid represents not just the hierarchical structure of power, but also the gradual unveiling of secrets that only the initiated can understand. The layered structure of the pyramid, leading to a single, illuminated point, is often interpreted as a metaphor for the journey from ignorance to enlightenment, a journey supposedly reserved for those who have been secretly inducted into the organization. This interpretation, while steeped in symbolism, has fueled further speculation about how ancient knowledge and modern governance might be interwoven. The symbolism extends beyond static images. Allegations abound regarding secret hand gestures, coded messages, and ritualistic behaviors that are purportedly used by members to signify their allegiance. For instance, subtle gestures in public appearances, whether during political speeches, entertainment events, or even casual interactions, are sometimes viewed as deliberate signals to others in the know. These gestures are often analyzed frame by frame in video recordings, where enthusiasts claim to find recurring patterns or deliberate placements of fingers, suggesting that such nonverbal cues are part of a broader, encrypted language that binds members of the organization. This pattern of symbolism is not confined solely to physical objects or gestures. It also permeates popular culture. Films, television shows, and music videos have, over the decades, woven Illuminati references into their narratives. Directors and artists are accused of embedding intricate details into their works, ranging from the strategic use of lighting and composition to the insertion of cryptic numerology that serve as nods to a supposed secret society. Critics argue that these artistic choices are more than mere aesthetic decisions. They are considered by some to be part of an elaborate attempt to plant subliminal ideas in the public consciousness, effectively using mass media as a tool for covert indoctrination. Moreover, the allure of these symbols is enhanced by the mystery of their origins and the human penchant for pattern recognition. It is easy to see why ordinary architectural features, like the use of symmetry in government buildings or the incorporation of classical motifs in modern design, can be interpreted as part of an ongoing, subtle dialogue between power and secrecy. This perspective is bolstered by the fact that many secret societies, including the Illuminati, have historically embraced symbols as a means of unifying their members and distinguishing themselves from the mainstream. Thus, the recurring appearance of symbols such as the eye, the pyramid, and even specific geometric shapes only deepens the allure and perceived credibility of the organization. Additionally, the allegations regarding symbolism are intertwined with claims of occult practices. Some theories suggest that the Illuminati, far from being merely a philosophical or political movement, engaged in elaborate ritualistic ceremonies that borrowed elements from ancient mystical traditions. These ceremonies are said to involve complex symbolism meant to invoke metaphysical forces or to commemorate the cyclical nature of power and enlightenment. While documented evidence of such practices is scarce, the narrative has grown through anecdotal accounts and selective interpretations of historical texts, creating a rich tapestry of symbolism that continues to evolve with each new retelling. Despite the widespread belief in the Illuminati's continued existence and influence, historians and researchers have consistently pointed out a major flaw in these claims: the lack of concrete evidence. While the Bavarian Illuminati was a real organization in the late 18th century, no credible historical or modern documents confirm that it survived beyond that period. The absence of verifiable proof raises serious questions about whether the modern-day Illuminati exists at all, or whether it is simply a collection of myths, coincidences, and exaggerated stories. One of the biggest problems with Illuminati conspiracy theories is that they rely heavily on circumstantial evidence and speculation rather than actual records. Supporters of these theories often point to symbols on currency, hand gestures in celebrity photos, or cryptic phrases in speeches as proof of the group's presence. However, historians argue that these interpretations are often a result of confirmation bias, where people see patterns and connections that may not actually exist. For example, the all-seeing eye on the US $1 bill is frequently cited as an Illuminati symbol. However, historical records show that this symbol was chosen for the Great Seal of the United States in 1782, primarily to represent divine guidance and enlightenment, not to signify a secret society. The pyramid beneath the eye was meant to symbolize strength and longevity, reflecting the idea that the U.S. was built to last. While these explanations are well documented in government records, conspiracy theorists continue to insist that the symbol is proof of the Illuminati's influence. Similarly, allegations that world leaders and celebrities are part of the Illuminati often lack direct proof. Claims about secret meetings, hidden agendas, and ritualistic ceremonies are mostly based on anonymous sources, misinterpretations, or sensationalized accounts rather than actual documented evidence. When investigating these claims, researchers often find that they stem from misunderstandings of history, mistranslations of old texts, or deliberate misinformation spread through the internet. Another issue is that many so-called whistleblowers who claim to have exposed the Illuminati lack credibility. Some individuals have made shocking claims about being former members of the Illuminati or witnessing its secret gatherings, yet they fail to provide photographic, video, or document-based proof to support their assertions. In many cases, these individuals have been linked to hoaxes, financial scams, or attempts to gain attention through viral videos and books. Their stories often change over time, further weakening their credibility. In academic circles, the absence of verifiable primary sources is a critical issue. Historians rely on evidence such as official documents, letters, meeting records, and physical artifacts to study historical organizations. While such records exist for the original Bavarian Illuminati, no reliable historical documents prove that the group survived beyond the 1780s. The lack of membership lists, meeting notes, financial transactions, or any other tangible proof suggests that the idea of a modern-day Illuminati is more myth than reality. Even the most famous conspiracy theories involving the Illuminati, such as claims that they orchestrated the French Revolution, controlled world banking systems, or masterminded wars, often fall apart when examined critically. Political and economic events are shaped by complex historical, social, and economic factors, not by the hidden hand of a single secret society. The belief that the Illuminati controls everything oversimplifies history and ignores the broader influences of geopolitics, economics, and human decision-making. Despite these arguments, the myth of the Illuminati continues to thrive in popular culture, fueled by movies, music, and the internet. The lack of concrete evidence does not seem to deter believers, as many argue that the very absence of proof is itself proof of how powerful and secretive the Illuminati is. This paradox, where the lack of evidence is seen as evidence, makes it difficult to disprove the conspiracy theories, allowing them to persist and evolve over time. The idea of the Illuminati has permeated nearly every aspect of popular culture, turning what was once a historical secret society into one of the most well-known and controversial conspiracy theories of modern times. From films and music to literature and the internet, references to the Illuminati have become a recurring theme, influencing public perception and sparking endless speculation about hidden messages, secret agendas, and mysterious connections among the world's elite. One of the most significant ways the Illuminati has influenced popular culture is through Hollywood films and television series. Countless movies have incorporated Illuminati-like organizations, secret societies, and shadowy cabals pulling the strings behind governments and major world events. Films like Angels and Demons, based on Dan Brown's novel, National Treasure, Eyes Wide Shut, and even elements of the James Bond franchise feature elite groups working behind the scenes, manipulating politics, religion, and society. These portrayals, whether fictional or loosely inspired by real-life organizations, have contributed to the belief that the Illuminati is still active today, hiding in plain sight. Similarly, the music industry has been a major source of speculation about the Illuminati. Many popular musicians, including Beyoncé, Jay-Z, Rihanna, Kanye West, and Lady Gaga, have been accused of being affiliated with the secret society. Conspiracy theorists claim that their music videos, stage performances, and album covers contain hidden Illuminati symbols, such as the all-seeing eye, pyramids, and Masonic imagery. For example, Jay-Z's frequent use of the rock, diamond hand sign is often interpreted as a reference to the Illuminati's pyramid symbol, even though he has publicly stated that it simply represents his record label, Rockefeller Records. Music videos are often analyzed frame by frame for hidden messages and subliminal meanings, with theorists pointing out the use of occult symbols, eerie visuals, and cryptic lyrics as evidence of an Illuminati presence. Some believers argue that the music industry is controlled by an elite group that uses artists to promote certain ideologies and influence public thought, while others claim that musicians must sell their souls to achieve fame and success within the industry. Despite the lack of concrete proof, these theories continue to spread online, fueling endless debates about the secret workings of the entertainment world. Beyond music and film, literature and fictional novels have also played a key role in popularizing the Illuminati mythos. Dan Brown's bestseller Angels and Demons introduced the idea of a revived Illuminati waging a secret war against the Catholic Church. Though the book is a work of fiction, it blended historical elements with thrilling storytelling, making many readers question whether elements of the story could be based on real-life events. Other books, such as the Illuminatus trilogy by Robert Shea and Robert Anton Wilson, took a more satirical and exaggerated approach, blending fact and fiction in ways that added to the mystery surrounding the Illuminati. The internet has further amplified and evolved Illuminati conspiracy theories, making them more widespread than ever before. With the rise of social media platforms like YouTube, TikTok, Reddit, and Twitter, millions of users have contributed to discussions, theories, and alleged evidence of the Illuminati's existence. Countless videos claim to expose hidden connections, secret messages, and mysterious deaths linked to the organization. The internet has allowed these theories to thrive, with new claims emerging regularly and being rapidly shared across digital platforms. Memes and viral content have also played a role in keeping the Illuminati myth alive. The phrase, "Wake up, sheeple," and the Illuminati confirmed meme have become jokes among internet users, often poking fun at extreme conspiracy theories while still keeping the idea of the Illuminati in public discourse. Even when used humorously, these memes reinforce the idea that there is an elite, secretive group controlling world affairs, making the Illuminati a cultural phenomenon that refuses to fade away. Ultimately, the influence of the Illuminati on popular culture has transformed it from a historical secret society into a modern legend. Whether through movies, music, literature, or internet discussions, the idea of an all-powerful hidden organization remains one of the most enduring and widely discussed conspiracy theories in the world today. The belief in the Illuminati, like many conspiracy theories, is deeply rooted in human psychology. People are naturally drawn to mysteries, hidden knowledge, and the idea that powerful forces control the world behind the scenes. The Illuminati, as a concept, satisfies several psychological needs, including a desire for order in a chaotic world, an explanation for unexplained events, and a sense of belonging to an exclusive group of truth seekers. One of the key reasons people believe in the Illuminati is pattern recognition, a fundamental aspect of human cognition. Our brains are wired to detect patterns and connections, even when they don't actually exist. This is known as apophenia, the tendency to perceive meaningful relationships between unrelated things. For example, if someone sees the all-seeing eye on a dollar bill, then notices a musician making a pyramid-shaped hand gesture, and later hears a politician talking about a new world order, they may interpret these as interconnected pieces of evidence proving that the Illuminati is real. This tendency to find patterns where none exist contributes to the spread and persistence of Illuminati conspiracy theories. Another psychological factor is confirmation bias, which leads people to selectively accept information that supports their beliefs while dismissing evidence that contradicts them. If someone already believes the Illuminati exists, they are more likely to interpret vague or ambiguous symbols, statements, or historical events as proof of the conspiracy. They might also reject debunking efforts by historians, journalists, or experts, believing that these individuals are either misinformed or actively covering up the truth. Fear and uncertainty also play a major role in why people are drawn to Illuminati theories. During times of crisis, such as wars, economic downturns, or political instability, people seek clear explanations for why things are happening. The idea that a secretive, all-powerful group is orchestrating events behind the scenes provides a simple, albeit unsettling, answer. Rather than accepting the complexity of world affairs, believers in the Illuminati theory see a singular cause that explains everything, giving them a sense of control over the unknown. Social identity and a sense of belonging are also major factors. Many people who believe in the Illuminati feel that they are part of a select group that has awakened to the truth while the rest of society remains blind. This creates a psychological reward system where believers see themselves as more knowledgeable or enlightened than those who dismiss the theory. Online communities dedicated to Illuminati conspiracies provide a place for these individuals to share their beliefs, reinforce each other's ideas, and further deepen their commitment to the theory. Mistrust of authority is another crucial factor in the popularity of Illuminati beliefs. Many people feel disillusioned with governments, corporations, media organizations, and other institutions. Scandals, corruption, and cover-ups have eroded public trust, leading some to believe that shadowy elites control the world for their own benefit. Since the Illuminati is often portrayed as a secret organization of powerful individuals manipulating world events, it fits neatly into the existing skepticism people have toward authority figures. Additionally, the internet and social media have dramatically amplified Illuminati conspiracy theories. Platforms like YouTube, TikTok, Reddit, and Twitter make it easy for users to share theories, images, and so-called evidence of the Illuminati's existence. Algorithms that promote sensational or controversial content further contribute to the rapid spread of these ideas. Someone who watches one Illuminati-related video is likely to be recommended similar content, pulling them deeper into the conspiracy theory rabbit hole. Even though the Illuminati, as a historical organization, was dismantled centuries ago, its myth continues to thrive because of these psychological and social dynamics. The human mind craves order, explanations, and hidden truths, making conspiracy theories like the Illuminati difficult to disprove in the eyes of true believers. The Illuminati remains one of the most captivating and controversial subjects in modern discourse. What began as a historical secret society in the 18th century has transformed into a symbol of hidden power, global control, and elite influence, whether real or imagined. While there is little concrete evidence to prove that the Illuminati still exists, the idea continues to thrive in popular culture, conspiracy theories, and public imagination. The reasons for this enduring belief are deeply rooted in human psychology, mistrust of authority, and the need for explanations in a complex world. Whether people see the Illuminati as a real organization manipulating world events, or simply a myth fueled by speculation and fear, one thing is certain. The legend of the Illuminati is unlikely to disappear anytime soon. Perhaps the greatest question is not whether the Illuminati exists, but why so many people want to believe it does. As long as secrecy, power, and mystery continue to fascinate the human mind, the Illuminati, whether truth or myth, will remain an intriguing enigma for generations to come.